Okay, so today we're going to be doing another one of these tier list videos. I haven't done one of these in almost a full year, so I thought why not bring it back. First of all, let me warn you, these are not all of the KH villains, because that would be a way too long of a video. But these are some of the KH villains, and we're going to be ranking them here and now by how evil they are. So we have the following tiers. Pure evil, of course, for the worst of the worst. Evil, but not 100%. They're still pretty bad people and generally pieces of shit, but I mean, they're not irredeemable, let's say. Somewhat evil. They're kind of evil, but they're not really up there. They're not that bad, but they do have an evil sort of tinge to them, if you will. I don't know why I use that word, but bad but not evil. These are people that are generally bad, but they're not like evil, like inherently evil, like pieces of shit, right? And then we got not really a villain. Believe it or not, there are a couple of candidates for this category too. And of course, we got not ranked yet. Basically, that's where I have all these characters. So, let's start off with our boy Zexian, who's the first on the list. Now, Zexian slash Ienzo, this guy's a little bit interesting, if you will, because he's not like evil, but he did try to use Riku for some shady shit, and he did try to get him, but I don't think he's an evil person. As you can see later when he's recompleted as Ienzo, he's definitely more of a good guy. He's overall chill and really helpful. So I'm gonna put him as bad but not evil just because of the bad shit that he did. I think same can be said for actually Zaldin. No, Zaldin, in my opinion, is a little bit worse because of the shit that he did to Beast in Cage 2. Because that was a lot more fucked up than I think the shit that Zexian did. So, but he was, again, purified later on and everything like that. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put Zaldin into somewhat evil. But, of course, not going to be putting him in these two categories. That's reserved for special people, if you will. The next one we have Axel Lee. No discussion. I mean, he did brutally execute Vexen. He was kind of brutal in Reach Into Memories, but as a whole person, as a dude, like in general, he's not evil. Like I can't put him in any of these categories, and he's not even bad. Like the shit that he did, the ways that he redeemed himself just outweigh the shit that he did in Reach Into Memories. Because after Reach Into Memories, he didn't do too many bad things. He did kidnap Kyrie, but he did regret that, and he did. I don't think evil people would necessarily regret the shit that they did, unlike him. So I'm gonna put him into not really a villain because of his whole arc. Now, Zexian, I think he can go in, or not Zexian, Vexen. Vexen can go into the same category as Zexian, pretty much the same thing. Xemnas. Okay, now we got a big one. Mr. Zebra, Subwoofer, Big... I don't know where I'm going with this. Big Chungus. Yeah, why not? Let's call him Big Chungus from now. He is... well... he's evil? Is he pure evil? I don't know. I think Xemnas did do a lot of bad shit. Yeah, he definitely deserves pure evil. Because the shit that he did to Ansem the Wise, the shit that he did to the original Organization 13, the shit that he did to Roxas and Shion and all that. Nah, he definitely deserves the pure evil category. Same goes for Terranort. Terranort is an absolute piece of shit. Nobody likes him. He is definitely deserving of the pure evil category. There's not a single redeemable factor that I can say for this guy. So that way, he's gonna go up here on the top of the list of pure evil. And now we got Ansem the Seeker of Darkness. Now, Ansem the Seeker of Darkness is probably for me the toughest one on this list, because Ansem the Seeker of Darkness, what am I even saying? Like he possessed a 15-year-old kid. He used him. He manipulated him. Yeah, he definitely did a lot of shady shit. I don't know. I don't think he regrets the stuff that he did at the end. Like in that final scene where he's dying, he kind of just reminisces on everything that happened, but I don't think he necessarily regrets the shit that he did. So for that reason, I think I'm gonna have to put him into pure evil, just straight up. Just I don't think I can comfortably say that I'll put him into not 100% evil. Next one, Roxas. This kid had it rough. This kid had it rough. From the very start. He's by no means evil. Like, not even close. Like, literally, he should be at the bottom of this. Next up, Xigbar. Now, Xigbar is not totally evil. He was kind of... he's a piece of shit still, right? He's still kind of a piece of shit, but I'm interested in what's gonna happen with him in the future, because he is Lucio and all that. We know that. So for now, until we get some more info about him in the future games, for now I'm gonna put him into evil, but not 100%, because he's not a total piece of shit. He is a piece of shit, but not a total piece of shit, if that makes sense. Next on the list, we have Vilains. He literally said it himself. I can't even say anything to counter what he said. I'm gonna put him right next to, right between Xemnas and Ansem the Seeker of Darkness here. Next one is our boy Marluxia. Now, Marluxia, if I was to base his actions solely on Chain of Memories or Chain of Memories, I would put him right up there, like right up here or something. But since we know who he was as a somebody, but then again, nah, if we're talking strictly Marluxia, no, we're talking strictly Marluxia, so I'm gonna be putting him here. He's worse than Vilains in my opinion. He literally was going to use a child as a human shield, and what else can I say? He kidnapped a child. He manipulated another child through that other child. So it's all a whole circle of fucked up shit that this guy did. And you gotta be an evil motherfucker for this. You can't just be like, oh, I'ma redeem myself for the shit that he did. Next one, young Xehanort. He is probably a bigger piece of shit than Terranort, if I'm honest. He's going right at the top. I fucking hate him, first of all. Second of all, he is an evil bastard. From what we saw in Cage 3, literally no redeemable factors. Not a single factor that I can, like, think about maybe, and maybe consider putting him, like, even down there, or maybe down here. Like, no, like, he just has to be up here. He's worse than Terranort, worse than all these guys, so that means he's gonna be right up here. Now, Larxene. Larxene's a piece of shit, but I think I fucking hate her, don't get me wrong, but I think she deserves to be at the bottom of this. Why do I think? Because she's just along, like, in Cage 3, she's just along for the ride. In Cage 3, she doesn't do that much bad shit, and once we get to know more of her somebody, of her, like, human form, maybe we'll find out a little bit more about her. But I can't just look over the shit that she did in Chain of Memories, so I'm just gonna toss her at the bottom here, and I think that's gonna be it for now for her. Riku Replica, what about him? Riku Replica is a trouble dude who just wants his identity. He did some bad shit, and I'm not justifying the bad shit that he did, but I can't sit here and say he's an irredeemable piece of shit, right? And I'm gonna put him in bad but not evil, because he's by no means a saint. He's by no means a saint, but I can't even see him as somewhat evil, because he was just angry and confused and just wanted his identity. He was in, like, an identity crisis. So that's what I'm gonna do for him. And now we get to the big man himself, Mr. Bald Motherfucker Xehanort. I don't know why I did that. Xehanort is a tough one, just like Ansem the Seeker of Darkness. Xehanort is I think that deep down he, like, if we're looking at Xehanort as a whole, if we're not counting just young Xehanort, because just young Xehanort is a piece of shit. Young Xehanort here in KH3, this guy, and in Dream Drop Distance, he's a piece of shit. But when you look at Xehanort as a whole, I don't think he's like inherently bad. He's definitely, I think he's up here, evil but not 100%. Because even at the end of KH3, I think he finally gave up, and I think he realized his mistakes. I might be wrong with this. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments, because I can't put him up here. I'll just put him down here and then go on from there. Okay. Xion, of course, not even gonna do any of this. Saïx, okay, Saïx is somewhat evil. Actually, yeah. Because, no. He's bad but not evil, because Saïx is jealous, because Lee found new friends, and Saïx is obviously pretty hurt, since Lee and him were bros from the beginning. So yeah, I think that's basically what I'm gonna do. He's bad, he's done some bad shit, but he's not inherently evil. That are at least my thoughts. Next one. Luxord. Luxord, he didn't do that much bad shit. Like, he's a villain, of course. And I'm gonna put him at the bottom. Because even the Riku replica did worse shit than this guy did. And at the end, he did redeem himself with, actually, like, helping out Sora. And I wonder what we're gonna see, if we're gonna see more of him. I believe we're gonna see a lot more of him, because he's what happened in KH3 at the end, and of course the secret ending cutscene. So I think we're gonna see more of him. For now, I'm keeping it this way, and let's move on. Lexaeus is like, he hasn't had enough screen time for me to properly rank this dude. Same can be said about maybe Larkseed or maybe even Luxord. But he's not an evil dude. He has been purified, yes. Of course, he has been purified. So we gotta take that into consideration. But, and I think I'm just gonna toss him right next to Zexion. I think Zexion did a little bit worse things than Lexaeus. But then again, he did slam Riku like that. That was pretty bad. So I'm just gonna put him right next to Zexion. I think they're about equal. A little bit worse maybe than Zexion, but that's basically gonna be it. And that's it for this tier list. I know it's not all the villains, it's just a few. But if I was to do all of them, this would be an hour-long video, and I'm not trying to do that again. And that's basically it. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, and until the next video stream, bye-bye.